Ang problema ganito, I have heard that kailangan sabihin ko ito eh. Let me give me the patience, about 10 minutes. Itong mga ito, nagpupusta lahat. Nagsasangla na para magpusta. Yun ang sabi ng tagalabas. If it is true, then hihintuin ko yan. But I have to sacrifice, I said, the billions that we would have earned kung nandyan yan.
President Duterte warns stakeholders of Isabong that he will stop its operations as some bettors are already pawning away their belongings for this form of gambling. The PNP has identified at least 120 areas of concern for the 2022 elections. Exactly 31 days before the May polls, some presidential candidates are visiting vote-rich provinces today. The MMDA is conducting an ocular inspection this morning in Quezon City following reports that some commuters have been stranded in the Commonwealth Litex area. And we'll have a recap of yesterday's quadruple header at the UAAP Season 84. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know to jumpstart your day. I'm Riza Diaz. President Duterte warns Isabong operators and bettors he will stop their operations if it's proven that bettors are pawning away their properties to support their vice. Speaking at the Las Piñas OFW Center groundbreaking, the president maintained that he only allowed Isabong because of the billions that the country will potentially earn from it. He noted that the Philippines need the extra source of funds, especially as it reopens after the worst of the pandemic. But he added that he is willing to sacrifice the potential earnings just so its bettors would stop pawning all their properties.
Masigurado ninyo, before I go, I will stop it. Kung totoo. But I have to sacrifice, I said, the billions that we would have earned kung nandyan yan.
The PNP has identified 120 areas of concern for this upcoming polls. But COMELEC assured the public that it will implement restrictions in these areas without disrupting local communities. Greg Gregorio with the story.
Just a little over a month before the May 2022 polls, the Commission on Elections is now in the process of verifying election areas of concern and hotspots that have been identified by the Philippine National Police. In a joint press conference on Thursday, the PNP said it has classified 105 towns and 15 cities as areas of concern.
When our partners in the PNP give us a list of these places like yung 105 na sinasabi, that still undergoes validation on our end. As far as I know, hindi pa po completed yung validation natin.
Jimenez added that they hope to present the verified list as soon as possible. According to PNP Chief Leonardo Carlos, several factors were locked upon before placing an area under the red category.
We basically look at the historical data in the last two elections. Tapos yung presence ng possible threat groups or PAGs kung meron yan. And then the latest validation or situation on the ground.
COMELEC follows a color-coded system for classifying areas. When an area is tagged red or critical, it will be strictly monitored. Areas tagged as green, meanwhile, have no problem and show no cause for concern. Yellow means the area have a history of political unrest, while orange indicates such areas have armed groups. But while tighter security will be implemented in LGUs that will be classified as red areas of concern, Jimenez says the poll body will implement restrictions in these areas without disrupting local communities.
Sabi nga ni Commissioner George Garcia, we tend to use a light hand on this matter because we find it very disruptive to the local community kung bigla-bigla tayong papasok dyan at magdideklara tayo ng hotspot, no, or area of concern siya. So there is room for validation at this point.
For the PNP SPART, Carlos said that they are continuously coordinating with the AFP, PCG, and on-ground COMELEC personnel to ensure coverage from the regional, provincial to the city municipal level. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
Now here's where national candidates are headed today. Former Senator Bongbong Marcos Jr. will visit Northern Samar together with his running mate Sara Duterte. The tandem will hold campaign rallies in Catarman, Borongan, Catbalogan, and Biliran. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno will be campaigning in the cities of Cebu and Lapu-Lapu. He will be attending a mass at the Guadalupe Church, and after that, he is set to formally be endorsed by multi-sectoral groups in Cebu City. Now, by afternoon, Moreno will be holding a motorcade from Cebu City to Lapu-Lapu. Senator Manny Pacquiao will be in the vote-rich province of Batangas. He will be wooing voters over in Nasugbu and Calaca. Pacquiao will be meeting with local officials before holding a community forum this afternoon. And Vice President Leni Robredo will be campaigning in Pangasinan. She will be interviewed this morning in the event, at an event in Dagupan over her plans to support the country's education system. After that, Robredo will be holding campaign rallies in Bani, Villasis, and Dagupan City. Meanwhile, the MMDA is leading an ocular inspection of the Commonwealth Litex area this morning, following reports that commuters have been getting stranded in the area. Let's get the latest on this. We have on the ground Hannibal Talete. He's reporting to us live via the phone on Commonwealth. Hannibal, magandang umaga. Gusto namin alamin kung nagsimula na ba yung ocular inspection ng MMDA?
Yes, Riza, no? Kasalukuyang nagsasagawa ng ocular inspections yung mga tauhan ng MMDA dito sa kahabaan ng Commonwealth Avenue, no? Para nga alamin kung ano yung sitwasyon ng mga pasahero ngayong umaga, lalo ngayong rush hour. Ano? So eto ngayon, in-inspect nila ngayon kung may nakikita silang kakulangan ng sasakyan dito sa bahagi ng Commonwealth, Riza.
Hannibal, so ano nga ang naging dahilan kung bakit may mga nasa-stranded tayong mga commuters dyan sa Commonwealth Litex area?
Ito yung madalas na nagiging problema. Ito yung public transportation na Riza. No? Yung mga bus na bumabiyahe dito ay iilan lamang, pati yung UV Express, saka yung mga pampasaherong jeep ay iilan lamang ang bumabiyahe dito ngayon sa Commonwealth Avenue. No? Kasi nga yung iba doon, hindi pa pinapayagan ng LTO or LTFRB na makapag-operate dito sa bahagi ng Commonwealth Avenue. Kung iilan pa lang ang binigyan ng permit para makapag-biyahe rito sa bahagi nito, Riza.
So, Hannibal, anong sinabi ng MMDA? Meron na ba silang naiisip na solusyon para maiwasan itong ganitong scenario kung saan nasa-stranded yung mga pasahero dyan sa area na yan?
Ang sabi ni Chairman Artes na temporary solution lamang kanilang ibibigay ngayong araw, at hanggang sa mabigyan nila ng maayos na solusyon. Ito yung libreng sakay sa mga commuters ngayon. Mga bus ito, Riza, na maghahatid mula dito sa Commonwealth hanggang doon sa may paglabas dito ng Commonwealth hanggang Welcome Rotonda.
Hanggang kailan itong ipatutupad, Hannibal, na libreng sakay?
Ang sabi kasi ng MMDA, temporary lang itong ginagawa nilang solution. Kaya may mga kasama silang eksperto dito kanina para makita yung talaga ang nakitang problema dito. At doon sila sasagawa na ngayon ng para sa long-term solution naman, Risa. So ang bibigay lang ngayon ng MMDA ay a short-term solution, yung libreng sakay, sa kanila pag-aaralan kung ano yung pwede nilang ibigay ngayon at doon ay titigil yung kanilang libreng sakay ngayon sa mga commuters.
Hannibal, naobserbahan mo ba kung ilan tong mga sasakyan na gagamitin para sa libreng sakay program ng MMDA?
6 na buses ang ibibigay ng MMDA at 2 military trucks ang kanilang ipoprovide dito sa mga commuters.
Maraming salamat. That was Hannibal Talete reporting live from Commonwealth. The UP Fighting Maroons and the LaSalle Green Archers battled it out on Thursday for the solo second spot of the UAAP men's basketball. The Fighting Maroons survived the Green Archers 61-59. Now, UP is at solo second place with a 5-1 record, while LaSalle is at third at 4-2. The NU Bulldogs slayed the UST Growling Tigers with a 31-point lead. This after NU delivered on the second half, leaving UST in the dust at 82-51. The Ateneo Blue Eagles are on a roll as they remain undefeated after crushing UE Red Warriors at 94-72. And the FEU Tamaraos beat Adamson Soaring Falcons at a thrilling match, 66-65. Now, the Tamaraos are tied with NU with 3 wins and 3 losses, while Adamson is at 7th place after their 4 losing streak. Now, here are the stories to watch out for later today. The MPBL will have a special announcement tonight at its dinner meeting in Pasay to be attended by team owners and its founder, Senator Manny Pacquiao. The PVL Open Conference Final Series continues with the Creamline Cool Smashers just 1 win away from the championship title. And it's Game 2 of the PBA Governors Cup Finals with Barangay Ginebra eyeing to even out the series against the Meralco Bolts. And that is how today is shaping up to be. Join us later again at 9 in the morning as we monitor the day's biggest stories from sunrise to sundown. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.